Welcome to the home workout series. I am Lauren Saracion Herrera, the owner of Pilates Barbell Club and developer of PBC 5x7, the original strength conditioning and Pilates system for women. In this workout series, you can do it at home. You're basically going to need the amount of space that a yoga mat takes up. Instead of dumbbells, our heavier weight are going to be gallon jugs, and you're going to want to buy Crystal Geyser, although we don't get any endorsements from them. These ones, because they have a handle, and we're going to utilize this handle much like a kettlebell and dumbbell. We're also going to be using a lighter weight with the 1.5 liter size. And if these get to be too heavy for you, go ahead and just get a can or a different type of water bottle. We're also going to use either paper plates, which you may have in your cupboard. You just need 2 of them. Or you can go ahead and buy some furniture sliders. Either way, either one is going to work. It just depends on what you would like to use. Lastly, you need the size of a yoga mat. You don't necessarily actually need a mat. All right, get ready for today's workout. Welcome everyone to workout number 11. Today's workout, the lower body is going to be a single arm overhead press while you squat. It's super fun, it sounds crazy, but it'll feel so good in your legs and your back. So we're just gonna do body weight first, then I'll show you with some water bottles. So again, set up your squat position with your heels a little bit wider than your hips. Remember, your hips are where the thigh connects, not out here, okay? So we're looking at the hip bone, the hip socket. So we're gonna start here, and as we squat, we're gonna reach one arm up, one arm down. We're gonna look at the ceiling. So we're gonna squat, look up, come back up. Squat, look up, come back up. So we get to do rotation, which is super important to our bodies to stay healthy. So I'll do it from the side view with the water bottles. So grab our light weights, set up our squat position. We're gonna squat and rotate, come back up. Squat and rotate, come back up. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but I mentioned in a previous workout video that the gallon, even though it doesn't weigh that much, the water causes instability in the core. So this is gonna create an even bigger challenge. Start with the arms together. We're gonna squat and rotate, come back up. Now obviously if I straighten my bottom arm, I'm gonna lose the bottle, so I'm not gonna do that. Squat and rotate, come back up. From the front, we're gonna squat and rotate, come back up, squat, rotate, come back up. Your upper body is going to be a plank variation. It's called the pledge plank. We're gonna be tapping our shoulders, similar to putting our hand over our heart for the Pledge of Allegiance. So we're gonna get into a plank position. Push your heels back, squeeze the base of your butt, pull your shoulder blades back. We're gonna tap the hand onto the shoulder, put it down. Tap the hand onto the shoulder, put it down. We're just gonna alternate. You wanna pause for a second to really challenge your arms and your core and your legs. Your core exercise is going to be a plank variation. We're gonna touch our hand to our leg and then stretch our arm and our leg. It's gonna be really, really challenging. So get yourself into a plank. You're gonna touch the hand to the knee, stretch and down. Touch, stretch and down. Touch, stretch and down. Very, very challenging. Your full body combination is going to be the Manmaker. Now I know you did this just in workout 10, but we're gonna repeat it because it is amazing. We're gonna put those water bottles down, put the hands down, jump back, jump forward. Feet are gonna be wider than your hands. Grab the water bottles, drop the hips, stand up, bring them down. Hands down, jump back, jump forward, drop the hips as you grab the water bottles and stand up. Hopefully, since you just did this last time you exercised, it's gonna be a lot easier and it's gonna create a little bit more of a muscle memory for you. Your Pilates cool down is going to be Mermaid. You're gonna set yourself up in a position, if you can, really close together to where your knees, your kneecaps are facing forward, and your shins, your top shin is just slid off the side of your bottom one. So you won't be stacked. They'll be really close together, but slid off. If this is too tight, because this is really tight in the hips, you can always open up your position to a windmill, where your shin is lined up with the front edge of the mat, and your opposite shin is lined up with the other edge. If you don't have a mat, all you have to do is imagine what a pinwheel looks like, right? One of those little things that we blew into when we were kids, one of those. So just look down, pretend your legs are little sections of the pinwheel. So I'll show you the pinwheel variation. You're just gonna hold on to your shin, stretch over, and if you're flexible, just pretend that I'm showing you like this. After we stretch over the shin, hand goes down, slightly bend the elbow, pull the shoulder blade up against the spine, hold on to the shin again. And then we're gonna take it down to the forearm, use the ground for leverage to stretch the rib cage up to the ceiling, hold on to the shin. And then finally, we're just gonna rotate and let the whole back side of our body stretch out. And you're done. Congratulations, you've finished workout 11.